Pastor Chris exposes mainstream media's deception. In a captivating segment from your LoveWorld programs, Pastor Chris reveals the sinister agenda of mainstream media. He boldly declares that the media is bought and paid to spread lies. With fervent intensity, Pastor Chris exposes the hidden forces manipulating information, urging viewers to awaken to the truth. This powerful message empowers audiences to reclaim their sovereignty and challenges the status quo of media manipulation. Get ready for a transformative journey as Pastor Chris inspires action against deception.
Everyone who takes the vaccine is not just protecting themselves, but reducing their transmission to other people and allowing society to get back to normal.
We can kind of almost see the end. We're vaccinating so very fast. Our data from the CDC today suggests, that vaccinated people do not carry the virus, don't get sick.
Now we know that the vaccines work well enough that the virus stops with every vaccinated person. A vaccinated person gets exposed to the virus does not infect them. The virus cannot then use that person to go anywhere else. It cannot use a vaccinated person as a host to go get more people. That means the vaccines will get us to the end of this.
They're paid to lie. You have to remember that. They're paid to lie. Paid to lie. And this is unfortunate. Very unfortunate.
In the face of this hijack of the media by power players, it brings home the profundity of deception the world has been plagued with. Once upon a time, the media was an institution born on the foundation of objectively informing and enlightening the public to take informed decisions, but sadly, the sorry state of this institution in recent times has become a far cry from its original intent.
Most of the large media houses were bought over years ago by the pharmaceutical industries. Maybe you didn't know this. Not only were they giving them the largest funds in advertising, they eventually actually began to place people on their boards in ownership to ensure that those media houses didn't turn against them. They are the major owners of lots of the media houses. They're the sponsors behind them. So when you say the media in collusion, the reason they're in collusion is they're their paymasters.
The food companies, the vaccine companies, they pay us hundreds of millions of dollars a year to hire and keep the reviewers to approve their products.
I mean, you have multiple companies that were basically given a crap ton of money to produce vaccines, and they're pushing them.
So what happens to the monoclonal antibody treatments?
Pushed to the side.
Why?
Money. It's disgusting. I mean, I still feel like I work for like an evil corporation because it comes down to profits in the end, and I mean, I'm there to help people, not to make millions and millions of dollars. So I mean, that's the moral dilemma.
Billions and billions?
I'm trying to be nice.
No, I hear you. I do. I mean, I'll still give you a hard time about it.
Basically, our organization is run on COVID money now.
How so?
Like, it netted like over 15 billion last year.
So deception becomes a funded project, paid to lie. So I wonder how many of you who are pressmen who are now being paid to lie, paid to cover lies. You should be ashamed. And so the parroting fake news, of course, with satanic agenda, because you've got several of these news anchors saying the same thing, reading off the same script, which in their hearts they don't believe because they know it's not true, but somebody scripted that thing and given to them, and then they're all reading it. How can they not even think? Maybe we should show you some of those videos.
The sharing of biased and false news has become all too common on social media. More alarming, some media outlets publish these same fake stories without checking facts first.
The sharing of biased and false
news has become all too common on social media.
More alarming, some media outlets publish these same fake stories without checking facts first.
Unfortunately, some members of the media use their platforms to push their own personal bias and agenda to control exactly what people think. And this is extremely dangerous to our democracy.
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 Oh, yeah.
This is extremely dangerous to our democracy.
And they didn't expect to be caught.
Our democracy.
This is extremely dangerous to our democracy.
Yes,
This
ma'am.
is extremely dangerous to our democracy.
So it just lets you understand what's been happening in our world. That's not making sense. Remember, you're to be led by God's word. As a child of God, you're to be led by God's word. God's word through the Spirit. It says, as many as are led by the Spirit of God, they are the sons of God.